Ford drug bus. There were 8 crashes, which led to 5 injuries, but no fatalities. Again, these are total numbers for the area around the festival. Jet 24 Action News is your local election headquarters. Tonight continues the second round of Democratic debates in the race for presidency in 2020. The first night of the second Democratic primary debate in Detroit was billed as a battle between moderates sounding the alarm over progressive policies they say will make it harder to defeat Donald Trump in 2020. And on that front, that billing was right. Senators Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders defended themselves against several moderates trying to keep their campaigns alive. The Democratic presidential debate showcased the parties' divide over how far the federal government should reach into people's lives. A major portion of the discussion featured Warren and Sanders defending Medicare for all from attacks by other Democratic contenders. The divisions are likely to be on display again tonight when former Vice President Joe Biden and Senator Kamala Harris of California join 8 other candidates, all polling at 2 percentage points or less nationally. Saida Abbas tells us about last night's Democratic Watch Party here.
Local Democrats came out to see the second Democratic debate watch party to see who will stand out.
There are, what they call the front runners. I'm really interested to see how Elizabeth and Bernie handle each other and how they debate, because in the last debate they really called each other friends.
Jim Wirtz is the chairman of the Erie County Democratic Party. He said he sees at least 7 front runners.
I think you can expect a lot of those front runners to try to hold their ground and talk to their base tonight, and it'll be incumbent upon the folks who are not at the front of the pack to try to make a name for themselves. 7
candidates out of the 20 that are debating Tuesday and Wednesday have already qualified for the next debate.
The last debate, there was a lot of banter that ended up just eating up time, and it was a lot of grandstanding. I'm not too much of a fan of it.
People at the Democratic Watch Party saying they feel hopeful for the future. Saida Abbas, Jet 24 Action News.
You can follow the primary election campaigns at your local election headquarters, YourErie.com. Progress is being made on flooding issues in one Mill Creek Township neighborhood. Residents at West 28th and McKee neighborhood have been voicing their concerns about flooding for nearly 2 years. Some say they believe the overflow comes from storm grate openings, causing flooding in their basements. The Planning and Development Director for Mill Creek says they're designing an overflow basin in the area.
We've also contacted PennDOT, who maintains the pipe on the north side of the channel, and they've agreed to go in there and clean up that side to maybe help any flow problems.
They're hoping to start construction on the project next year. The 6th location has been added to the list of communities in Erie County that will head a Head Start program. Child Development Centers announced Corey Area Primary School will host 1 classroom with 20 children when the program launches September 9th. The group was awarded a 5-year, $40 million federal Head Start grant for Erie County in June. All families interested in enrolling their children in the program can visit YourErie.com to learn how to enroll and submit a preschool eligibility form. Kids from around Erie County are now getting the opportunity to experience summer camp thanks to a generous endowment. More than 500 kids were able to attend camps this summer throughout Erie County. The grant awarded by the Erie Community Foundation is funded by late lottery winners William and Ethel Hovis. Hovis's son Richard created the fund in honor of his parents to help kids attend the camps.
So we only have one hometown, and we're really grateful for William Hovis that he thought about creating a legacy for his hometown to send kids to camp. And we hope on today he's looking down at us and is happy that we did a good job and we sent 525 kids to camp.
The scholarships were divided among 27 summer camps. And Erie Business has a new look with special guests coming to see it. The City of Erie, along with First National Bank, worked together to provide financing for TM Industrial Supply renovations. As the business now takes a step toward the future, the hope is to bring in more jobs and product in Erie.
It's great. Working with the city, getting the financial support. It's what businesses need in Erie.
TM Industrial is known worldwide, and the president went on to explain they're excited to expand the business in Erie. The Pennsylvania Department of Environmental Protection is providing a $1 million grant for small businesses and farms to grow green. The grants will fund projects to promote energy efficiency, pollution prevention, and natural resource protection. Representative Bob Murski says this grant will be good for business.
Will allow them to make improvements to reduce energy costs, improve efficiency, which will be good for their bottom line.